Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Let's Play of Super RMN World. I am Jack.Run. That sounded a hell of a lot more like my intro than last time. And in this episode, we're taking on the second half of the neoclassical world. So I just wanted to say something beforehand. You may have noticed that last episode, these worlds here had already been completed. The answer to that is that I had actually recorded this episode last year. Bloody hell, that was a long time ago. I had recorded them last year, but never got around to editing it. So I'd already done the levels, and I didn't really feel like beating the first half of the game again. So in this episode, another thing I should point out is that last episode, I have a structure where I do the first 3 or 4 levels and the mini boss in the first episode of a world. Second episode of a world has the second half of the normal levels, and the third episode has the boss and the secret levels. In my rush to get off, to finish recording before SMBX had a hissy fit, I completely forgot to do the mini boss level. This level, the Sinister Side by APA 649. So we'll be doing that this episode instead. Jump right into it. So, as I do remember, this isn't the first time I've tried to do this level, because I will say this now that my recording software doesn't like SMBX, and you'll notice that I'm going to start saving and continuing in between every level, just in case. So if you see a cut or anything like that, you know what's happened. I think that's a poison mushroom. I don't know, but when I first tried to record this, that did hurt me. So yeah, my recording software does not like SMBX. SMBX works pretty well when it's not open. Maybe not so much the level editor, which is making green thumb for the second RMN world a bloody pain in the ass. But I don't know, I'll work on it. But they don't work very well together, so I have to be careful, or else I could find myself doing large portions of levels again. Large quantities of levels again, and I don't want to do that, because that makes doing this Let's Play a ball ache. And should a Let's Play really be a ball ache? It really should just be, I'm playing a game, let's see if other people are interested. That was interesting. Anyway, this level, I'm quite fond of this level, because I must admit, it's kind of hard to nail a proper spooky. I don't trust that. Yes, I knew I shouldn't trust that. Haven't seen the checkpoint yet, had we? Oh, what was I saying? Oh, what was I saying? Bugger. I have a shot at memory, mate. So they don't play well together. I think that's where I were. Did I finish that? I'll never know. But my memory's a bit shot at. No, brain. Shall we try that again? Why don't we just drop this conversational topic? If it was more important, I'd have remembered it. That was interesting, I guess. Do I really need that? I don't think I do. I'd rather get out of this level. Oh yes, I was talking about how I like this level. It's a Mario game. You don't really get a spooky atmosphere. You don't really get a spooky atmosphere in a oh my god, the words, they're just not coming to me today. You don't really get a spooky atmosphere in a Mario level. It's kind of hard to do. More often than not, it comes across like a ghost house, like, yeah, the enemies are ghosts, but doesn't make it spooky or such. Spooky is a really weird word to use for this. It's not exactly a horror game, is it, Mario? Now, that level, I feel like if any level in this game, other than that one with in the graveyard earlier on, which I also do like, managed to nail spooky, that level does it very well. This level is the Sunny Summertime Swim by Ratty524, 524. Here we go. So I feel almost like this level, however, does suit the theme of the world more. Like, I know that really the only theme holding these levels together is this is this kind of art, and which is adorable, but you know, they don't really follow an art style either, with the exception of a few of the boss levels, I believe, like Persistence of Memory. But you know, you go from a beach level to a beach level. I don't know, it just feels right. So this level has a particularly pleasant aesthetic. I mean, it's just a beach level, but it's a particularly pleasant looking beach level. You do get little graphical look, this palm tree's like halfway through the floor, but you know. I do apologise if my commentary isn't as interesting as it used to be. I'm not editing it like a lunatic now. I'm only editing it if I really must, because you know, if you're watching this Let's Play, you're watching it because you made the game, not because you're interested in what I've got to say. Or more specifically, you're more interested in what I have to say about the game and less in what I literally have to say. I would probably be right in that matter, but wait, I can spin jump on them. I didn't think I could. Is that just in this level, or is that an actual thing? I don't know. There is a lot of them in this level, so maybe it is just for this level. And I do believe they have a slightly different graphical style. Well, yeah, obviously, because they're made to look like Mario Bros. 3, aren't they? As opposed to Mario World, which is where Beach Koopas and what's not usually come from. So yeah, I do like this level. I'm running out of things to talk about. What is it to talk about? What's an RMN at the moment? I don't know. Outside of the SMBX stuff, I'm not exactly the most active member. In fact, I don't think I've ever really done anything outside other than fanboy over Heroes Realm, so I do quite like Heroes Realm. That's getting not a remaster. Remaster would be the wrong word. Maybe remaster? I don't know. It's getting remade to get put on Steam or something. I'd play that. I mean, it depends how much money it is. If I go on and the controller's like, pay me 60 quid, I'm like, I'm not rich. Yeah, let's be honest, it won't be 60 quid. I'm sure Ken Turner will make us pay something reasonable. Please. Yeah, I'm quite interested to see how that turns. Quite interested to see how that turns out. That was the Sunny Summertime something. I nearly remembered that name. So the next level, which would have been the last level for the episode, I wouldn't mind. I'm a little more time constrained than I am last time, and I remember this particular level, being a ball ache. This is the Fire Temple by Deck Killer. So, okay. This one has some really interesting aesthetics, like the burned down Toad House. But mostly it's vanilla graphics, or recolored vanilla graphics, but used in a way that I almost feel as if it's all in custom graphics. Just because of how well designed the graphics were for this particular level. Like, yes, this level's a ball ache. This level is a ball ache and a half. That much I do remember, but I do remember that this level is very aesthetically pleasing. From the way it uses its graphic standpoint. Oh, it's hard to talk for an entire episode. Red Goombas. Ah, bastards. quick random question to anyone who may be watching, if you will. If you will. Of course you're watching. If you can hear me, you're watching. I am thinking of perhaps upgrading my computer so that I can do this kind of shit a little bit better. When it comes, and I know I could probably look this up online, but it gives me something to talk about, god damn it. When it comes to getting... Can I leave this? I can leave this. When it gets to making my recording software play nice with other programs, what should I be thinking of upgrading? Is it a CPU upgrade or a GPU upgrade? Because I don't actually know. You know, even though, you know, I'm supposed to. It's kind of what I'm training to do, but, you know. Who needs to memorize shit? Actually, a lot of what I do is, less video game design or anything like that, and more broad programming, if you will, which does have its uses, but it does mean that not only do I not know much about actually coding for a game, but I don't really know how computers, the inside outs of computers work. I don't know. I know what they do, I don't know which one I'd upgrade for this particular situation. Does that make sense? So, as far as I'm aware, I mean, please leave a comment if I'm wrong. Seriously, it's nice to know how many people are actually watching. The only person who watches, for definite, I think, is Halle Babica, and possibly Tangled Lion. Ow. That's as much as I know for sure, anyway. Please, I'd really like to finish this all in one go. Because I don't really want to go into editing. If I'm only going to do a little bit of editing, it's a bit of a pain because of how much, especially Windows Movie Maker, enjoys crashing. I do have Sony Vegas now, but you know, I'm a simpleton. I don't know how to work Sony Vegas. I said an awful friggin' lot. There we go. I'll try and stop that, but I think the word might just be hard-coded into my brain. Yes, I'm gonna go, well, I'm not gonna go insane, but I notice every time I say now. Let's go on to the next level. The Grim Grotto by Dark Lord Kainor. I'll try and stop that now. Please, brain, stop. Right, take a second. Right. No! Right. So, this level, it's a cave level. I don't know whether you noticed, it's got a beautiful backdrop. I don't know whether Kaino made this himself or he just found it. I don't tend to look this up, even though I have been tempted, because it is nice to know when someone makes some custom graphics for the project. I don't, because I couldn't make graphics if they bit me in the ass, but you know. I have tried. I have failed. I remember for the RMN Bros 3 project, the most complicated graphics I ever made, I did actually make a custom graphic for the boss of a really shitey level I made. Some sort of airship thing where I was going to be the boss, like literally me, and I made a custom graphic for it and then lost the custom graphic, and I just kind of went, ah shit, I can't be arsed doing that again. Threw a dark nut in there, and Halle just kind of went, that's just a dark nut. Are you sure about that? But yeah, I did actually make a custom graphic for that level, but I lost it, which is a bloody shame, because I think that graphic is definitely the best I've ever made. Bugger. Tell you what I did find the other, no, not did find, but, I remember they once did this thing where, they've done many of these things, but you know, they once had this event where they wanted, I think it was Christmas music or music for like an RMN certified music pack, and no, it was. I think it might have been Christmas, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, making these amazing music tracks!" And I released this. I can't. I don't use such a positive word. I put out this thing I'd made quickly in MS Mario Music Maker thingy majiggy mabob. It was awful. If you ever look it up, don't look it up. It's genuinely dreadful. It left the judge without words. It just didn't know what to say about it. But to be honest, outside of that, I've never been in another RMN event. Sorry, I mean outside of that and all of the SMBX ones. I mean, I've never been in an RMN event. Think I did Mansion 1, 2, and 3. And Bros 3, World, and World 2. And I also did the both Castle Masterpiece sets. Was there another one? I don't think there was. So yeah, that's the only event I ever did, and boy did that not go very well. Tell you what I would like to have a go at next time to do one, an RMN Pixel. You know how they do the Pixel quilts? Yeah, I want to do one of them, because I reckon I've improved enough with my actual graphics to at least give it a shot. I suppose I can always just kind of go, I suck if I give them a shitty one, but you know, I would like to give it a shot. I would rather like to give it a shot. Anyway, that was the end of that level, which, by the way, it's a really nice level. It's I never actually mentioned. Did the music just skip? I don't know. I do really like the level. I say this for a lot of levels, but with this level, I think it's got just a good atmosphere and it's very well decorated. It's kind of hard to rate Mario levels sometimes. I'm sure there are people who are better at this than me, but you know. Anyway, in the next episode we have the boss level, which is up here, and the 2 hidden levels. Hopefully I can improve my commentary for next time. So I apologise if I've been boring your ass off. I'm assuming there's a few people who may have, I don't know where that one was going. Ignore what I just said. Thanks for watching, take care.